Morning, YouTube. We got a nice one for you this morning on another Sunday out here at a concrete plant shut down and another busted conveyor. Imagine that. So this guy, if you see down here, so what we got going on this morning is another radial stacker. Well, actually, excuse me, this is not a radial stacker. This is actually a stationary stacker that has a turn head at the far end up there that goes around in the bins. I'll show you that after a while. But what's happened is she's pretty rotted. It's broke free of the mount here, which we can't take care of this morning, but the biggest problem is their tensioner here is worn out. The screw underneath is shot and won't adjust anymore. I don't know if you can see that or not. Get you up in there, yeah. As you can see, that thing is pretty gnarly, and it won't adjust anymore, and the nut has broken free from its captive spot, so now they're unable to adjust the tracking on the belt. It goes back and forth and walks around. It has a counterweight on the other side that holds tension on it, which we're going to have to pick up with a loader right now and get the tension off of it. And then my plan is to cut the two adjusting rods out, replace them with some new ones, try my best to brace it up as I can, get it to where they can adjust, and then later on we're going to talk about replacing the entire bottom section of this conveyor. As it bolts right there, I could take that whole section out and down to the pivot here and just rebuild this whole section from scratch and put it back. But that's not what we're able to do this morning on a Sunday, so we're just going to get them back going so the belt will track straight and stop destroying itself till we can get back on this. So let's get set up and we'll get after it. So the way this belt works is you have your conveyor running up all the way to the plant, and it goes up and feeds into that funnel looking piece at the top. Trying to get a good view of it here. I apologize. Oh wait. Yeah, so that little funnel right there spins around in a circle like a lollipop on a stick and distributes everything to each bin. We actually built that piece. Anyways, so the way it works is this thing gets tensioned by this loop right here. Let me get around the other side. Maybe you can see it better. Get out of that silo behind me. Yeah, so it has a loop in the belt right here, and then a giant counterweight hangs from a rope right here, this big block, and that tensions and keeps constant tension on the belt at all times. So what we need to do is lift up on it and get the tension off of it. So we're going to take a loader right now and put it up there and see if we can't pick it up. Grab this loader and fork, hold it up. again, I guess. Yeah, that didn't take much off. It didn't do that wheel at all. I think, let me just blow that damn bolt out of there and see what it does. And then if we can pull it back on it, we'll pull back on it. Go ahead, here's my shield gun and torch. Hey John, go ahead and rig up the air hose and the blow gun. Give me some air. Go ahead and get a hammer too, and a chisel, one of my, that big fat punch that's in that bottom drawer up there, the pointed one. What I'm doing here, folks, is I'm just cutting these nuts off that hold this rod in and do the adjusting. If I get it in a few pieces, hopefully I can just get it right out and not have to disturb the whole adjustment of everything. It's hard to get stuff hot when it's covered in rust and sand. There we go. Bang, baby, bang. Yeah. Where's that creeper at, John? Can you get that creeper? A little moist.
I don't want to hit normally is.
Yeah.
It rained all the way yesterday.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be raining. It rained a little bit. It was raining when I left the house this morning, and I was like, oh, come on, man. Let's not do this today.
I was hoping it wasn't going to rain.
Yeah. It got better and better as we came.
Why does the hole there get all the water?
Yeah.
Water out.
Salt pit, yeah. That's what it needs. Alright, let's see. This one here. Let's see the road. Let's see. This one. Careful. How about that pry bar we were using yesterday too? Holding one in there. Got it clean through twice. Hey John, Miss Spotlight. The D-Walk. Let's see. Tiny piece. Oh, shit, man.
Josh, you guys paint your welder white?
Yeah, just got done with it.
Looks good, man.
Yeah, that's RepairCo edition.
There you go.
I got a Fiend. He's got a, you see, matches my shield.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Yeah, no, that thing, it had a bad oil leak. The rear crank seal went out on it. And it was basically you had to disassemble the whole. I had to take the whole damn welder apart to get to that, anyways.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, you know, now we're apart. Let's clean it up, make it right.
I hear you.
Yeah, I love it. It's a good old welder right there.
Yeah, I got a 250 as well. Actually, just looking, there supposed to be a damn another one out.
Oh yeah.
Damn, got a 330 Trailblazer that I was looking at.
Uh huh.
Like 12 grand is what they want for that thing.
Diesel, I assume.
No, gas.
Really?
For gas. The
Holy
diesel,
smoke.
when you go to the diesel, I mean, everything sits around,
20.
starts at 15 and then goes up to 50. So, depending on how big you want. Yeah. So, keep her alive.
I'm looking for a 1969 SA200 Lincoln. Gas. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I can afford. Something that needs some love. A little bit of rust knocked off the edges. That's where my budget is on big welders. I do want a big welder, but I went and looked at one the other day in old Hobart. But the problem was is you can't get parts for them no more, and everything it needed everything. It was a bunch like all the stuff you couldn't get was missing. Everything you can get was there. I was like, well, you literally have like the worst the worst problem. Everything you can't get is what you need.
Put in scrap metal.
Right. And that's basically what I told him. I was like, you got yourself. It has a old 4-cylinder Willys Jeep engine in it, flathead. And I told him, I said, take that out, sell it to a CJ2 collector.
Yeah.
Get your money out of that. Don't even tell him it's from a welder. Just here's a Willys engine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said that's the only thing worth a damn on it at this point. I said because the rest of it is just can't get it. So because Miller discontinued all that old Hobart stuff when they bought them. So that's out the window. Oh, come on.
Which I didn't know that Miller bought Hobart out until the dealer told me that the other day. I was like, it's not it.
Yeah. They're using Hobart as like their economy line, their homeowner type stuff. Or not homeowner, but light contractor stuff or whatever. Yep. Because really, if you put that Bobcat beside their Champion Elite, it's the same damn machine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they moved a couple buttons around and the tin's a little different, but it's the same exact components, all of it.
Well, I looked a new 250.
Yep.
I don't even know if I think they went away from the 250 and they have like a 265, but they're like 8 grand.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think what I'm gonna have to do is cut these two bottom plates on because there's no way to get that in there whole. We don't have enough. I don't think you got enough. Let me see. Let's see. Tape. See how long this thing is.
Every 3 feet, is it?
Yeah, it's not gonna go. I'm gonna have to cut them 2 brackets out and weld them back. Just put the damn thing all together up top and bring it down as one, slide it in and weld it. Give me the grinder and the cutoff wheel. Yep, that's the only way that's gonna happen.
You gonna cut them off from the sides there?
I'm just gonna slice them off right here, the 2 bottom plates, leave the hoop on, and then just pull the bottoms off.
Slap it up
I'll make up the nuts and all and weld them on to this one, and then we'll just put it up in there and I'll adjust them back and weld the 2 pieces back and be done with it. Weld the nut on each end and you'll be able to do what you gotta do. Yeah, because there's no way, like I said, I can't get it fed up. There's not enough room going this way
And not
against
enough
the
room
wall.
backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trapped both directions. So we'll just have to cut them out. It's all right. Luckily, I bought my universal slot maker. Will you turn down my sleeves?
Forget the microphone.
You might.
Oh, I knew it. I do it every time. Will you throw down my sleeves for me too, if you don't mind, honey?
Your what?
My sleeves, my welding sleeves.
You want your?
I need my sleeves. The ones I wear to weld.
Well, you don't like feeling that nylon burn melt on your skin?
I did for years, but you know, I just grew tired of it.
I got an 8
It just
burn
was
in my
too
arm.
good for too long.
Got a little figure 8 burn in my arm one day where it pulled up a
Uh-huh.
little bit.
Uh-huh.
Both of them?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the other day where my jacket stopped, my gloves started
Yeah.
all the way across both wrists. Yeah. Yep.
Same thing.
I laid it down, leaned against it right there. I was like, ah! Yeah, we redid ag bins the other day. Well, not redid. We put all new gates on, eight gates on the ag bins and relined the bottoms of them.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I was with another welder in there beside me. The two of us welding side by side with everything reflecting in that thing, you know, around. It was like I was just waiting on my eyes just to be miserable that night.
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't get me too bad. But it's been that way.
Yeah, ain't nothing like that right there.
Yeah.
Outside welding and the clouds over the sun, you get into position and it
Uh-huh.
comes right behind you and
Uh-huh.
dims that dang
Cut
gum
you right
screen.
out. Yep. Okay.
Best feeling.
Oh, I
in the
need a
world.
bigger disc, John. I need a new disc. I don't think that's gonna cut it. Dad jokes 101.
There you go.
Oh, that's good shit.
So like me, that goes back in the drawer to use on a little project.
Oh yeah, I'll find a use for it. Hell, I
don't
trace
take
a
mine off
circle
until
with
they're
it.
about that big.
I use them for tracing circles on stuff.
It's-
Find that right shaft size, right disc.
I had to get onto a guy the other day. I walked by and I was looking. I was like, I know he's not doing this shit right here. He was using a cutting wheel as a grinding wheel.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, God, you idiot.
Uh-huh. Yep. Sounds like quality to me. Oh, please forgive me. Come on. Let's go. Don't be ugly. Get out of there. One down. Okay, now I need to let that. I think what the plan's gonna be is this is our new rod. So we're gonna take this, clean up these two plates. I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna just weld this nut right to there. And then another nut right to there. Like so. And then we'll put those two on there. Weld those back on, and then those two will be the adjustment, right? And then we'll weld a nut on each end of the rod to turn it, and then these two should walk back and forth together. Yep, that's the plan. That's the plan. Should be alright. Yeah. It's just gonna work out just fine. Yeah. Fire up the welders on, plug my ground up, and bring my stinger. Alright, well, we managed to get her back together. So now she should be able to adjust. So now we're just gonna turn it back on, get it adjusted back to center. I had to put these two little kickers in right here because, as you can see, the bottom of the belt right here is just rotted clean in two, and there's nothing holding it. So when I went to tighten on it, of course, it just pulled this end straight up. So hopefully those two little kickers right there will help hold that down and keep it right. But that's it. Another one done. Yeah.